Good morning, everybody. It is about almost 11:30, and I am at my mom's house doing laundry. Currently at my mom's house. I've been here since around 7:38, around that time frame, and yeah, and since about 8:30, 9 o'clock, around that time frame, I started laundry. Been watching TV since I started doing laundry. I am a little over halfway done, so I have like about 2 to 3 blankets to do, and then I'm all done. So yeah, but other than this laundry and getting to my mom's house this morning, the other things that I've done so far is letting the dogs out, fed them breakfast, and also drove my man a part way to meet up with a coworker to go to work. So other than that, I really haven't done a whole lot this morning, but pretty darn soon here, while the laundry that's at the moment that is in the washer and dryer, I'm going to go into town to get a few things, or at least look at a few things to figure certain stuff out, regardless of. So let me back up a little bit. So I've been wanting to get totes, like boxing totes to storage things in and whatnot, and to be a little bit more organized instead of having like paper boxes of extra things. I just want to get like big plastic totes, I guess. I think that's the right proper label for these, what I'm thinking. And I'll put it somewhere on the screen or the clip. Once this clip is over, I'll put something on the screen or after this. But I want to get these totes, so then it'll be a little bit more easier to look a little bit more organized, and not only being organized, but in the future, if my man and I decide to move, to rent somewhere else, or if we eventually buy a house, then it'll be easier to move, you know what I mean? Instead of having paper boxes that aren't as stable. So that's kind of what I'm thinking overall in the near, more long term. And these tote kind of boxes are better, in my opinion, long term than paper kind of boxes. So yeah. So I would love to stop using these kinds of boxes and start using these kind of boxes so it would be overall easier in the long term than the short term. Partly because I feel like those paper boxes are less dependable just because of moving, and those are easier to possibly break, and I just don't want like glass or any of that, or just stuff in general, to fall out of the boxes, and I feel like that would be more of a headache. And compared to like those tote boxes that I really would like to get, it will give signs that's starting to wear out and start to thin, and and I just feel like it will be overall better in the long term, because in my opinion, it takes longer to break and be dependable. So I feel like those tote kind of boxes are more reliable, and yeah. And the other hand is those tote kind of boxes I can always reuse over and over again compared to paper boxes. So, but that's just me. Okay, so it is about 10-ish minutes before noon, and I am on my way into town, and I am going to look around Target and Walmart to look around for some totes kind of boxes, and also when I'm in town, I am going to go and upgrade some information regardless of health insurance kind of stuff. So that is the plan within the next half an hour to an hour. So yeah. So I also went to Walmart to look at them. Also, I am doing a voiceover because there was music, but I checked these out, and with prices, and also got dog food. So it is 3:40. Just got home within the last 20 minutes. I didn't really do a whole lot other than letting the dogs out, and pretty darn soon I'm going to bring the clothes in. So gradually, before I have to go to bed and whatnot. Well, I don't have to, but yeah. So before I officially go to bed later tonight, I'm planning on bringing the clothes in, and I'm hoping to make a couple podcasts before I go to bed too. I might make one within the next half an hour to an hour, and then make another one later, but I don't know. So I'm gonna try to force myself to make a podcast today. If not today, for sure tomorrow. So yeah. It is almost an hour later. It's 6:10, and I'm back outside letting the doggies play.